A Jew by the name of Warder Crescent, the first consul of the United States to this part of the world, to Israel. Today, I'm going to be speaking just for a few minutes about another very important person, Moshe Rabbeinu. Today is the Yartzeit, the anniversary of the passing of Moshe Rabbeinu. And the truth of the matter is that, in a sense, it's a lot easier to speak about Moshe Rabbeinu. Everybody knows about Moshe Rabbeinu. But on the other hand, nobody knows about Warder Crescent, so the mindset was a lot easier to speak about him. So I'm going to try to be brief, and I'd like to ask for your attention. Moshe Rabbeinu was drawn out of the water by Basia, the daughter of Paro, having been born in a time when all males were to be thrown into the sea. He was put in a cradle, and Basia, the daughter of Pharaoh, happened to see him in the cradle. She saw the cradle, and she stretched out her arm and brought Moshe back to safety. Moshe Rabbeinu, according to the Medrash, has 10 names. He's known as for 10 different names. He's known as Avigdor, Ikusiel, and other names. But the name that we know him by is Moshe. Why? Because this woman, at the time, she was not even Jewish. She was perhaps in the process of becoming Jewish. And nevertheless, she risked her own life to save a Jew from certain death. That act, therefore, determined for the rest of Moshe Rabbeinu's life, for his entire life, that he would be a Moshe. That's his primary name. Now, Moshe was actually raised in the palace of Pharaoh, as we know. The Torah tells us he went out to see his brothers. He was aware of the fact that he was Jewish. His nursing mother was actually his mother. And he was aware that he was Jewish. He goes out and he sees the Egyptian smiting the Jew. How old was Moshe Rabbeinu at this time? The verse says, "Vayigdal Na'ar." The two different midrashim, take your pick. One medrash says he was 12 years old when he went out. Another medrash, the Ramban brings down, he might have been close to 20. He was not an old man at the time. And nevertheless, he took the responsibility into his hand, or into his mouth, you might say, and he killed the Egyptian. And because of that, he had to flee the country. And the Torah says, there was, after a long time, and the Pharaoh had died, or perhaps he was stricken with leprosy, whatever his problem was, and no longer was Moshe on the wanted list. And how long was it from that time that he had to flee Egypt until the time when he was no longer on the wanted list? Some 60 years. And the different midrashim, but basically what the Ramban says is that he was fleeing from one place to the next, because he was after all fleeing for his life. So the Torah doesn't tell us anything noteworthy. It sounds like it's all happening in one verse, but 60 years later it is that he finally comes to the well, and he meets the daughter of Yisro, and eventually he gets married to her. Moshe Rabbeinu, when the Almighty approached him, communicated with him at the burning bush, Moshe Rabbeinu wanted to resist going and being the savior of the Jewish people, taking them out of Egypt. Why? So the Midrashim explain that it's because this redemption was happening earlier than people had expected. On the one hand, we had been told we would be slaves in a land not ours. We'd be in a land not ours for 400 years or 430 years, going back to the covenant made with Abraham. But be that as it may, only 210 years had been in slavery to this point. And Moshe Rabbeinu knew that if there would be an exodus from Egypt, nevertheless the time somehow would have to be made up, and the Jewish people would suffer other exiles in the future, and that of course happened. This explains why Moshe Rabbeinu was not so interested in heeding the call to deliver the Jewish people from their bondage, but ultimately he did it. And he put his life on the line. Important to note, he put his life on the line because the Torah tells us that after the error of the golden calf, the Almighty wanted to wipe out the Jewish people. And what happened? Moshe Rabbeinu, the Almighty communicates to Moshe Rabbeinu, you become the progenitor of the Jewish people. I'm going to wipe out all the other Jews, and you be the beginning of a new Jewish people. And what did Moshe Rabbeinu say? He said, wipe me out of the book. I don't want to be in the book. The leader of the Jewish people that didn't fight at the half of saving the Jews, and now he becomes the new progenitor of the Jewish people? Absolutely not. And because of this, the weekly portion that we are to read this coming Shabbos, the Parsha of the Shabbos, does not have the mentioning of Moshe Rabbeinu. Interesting. And it's the only Parsha from the first appearance of Moshe Rabbeinu way back in Parsha Shmos until the end of Chumash that not has the mentioning of Moshe Rabbeinu by name. But parenthetically, I know I'm running against time, parenthetically, there are 101 psukim in Parshas Kitzaveh. And the Shema Nistor, the hidden significance of the name Mem Shin Hey, if you spell out Mem, you have the Mem there. Spell out Shin, Shin Yud Nun is 60, 60 and 40 is 100. Hey, it's Hey Aleph. You have an Aleph. The Shema Nistor from the name Moshe is 101. 101 is Merames. It hits to the 101 verses. Even Parshas Kitzaveh, which doesn't have Moshe Rabbeinu mentioned explicitly, but puts the first word in the Parsha, V'atah, and you. And you. Who is you? You is Moshe Rabbeinu. Why you? Why you? Did I say why you? And why you? Because when the Torah says, why you, V'atah, it's saying, previously everybody else gave all the material gifts, but now Moshe Rabbeinu, you are needed to lift it all up into a spiritual edifice. That's you. V'atah, something new. Moshe Rabbeinu was the spiritual head of the Jewish people. He brought the Jewish people to a new height. He was the one that was able to bring the Torah to the Jewish people. He was the person about whom the Torah itself testified. He was the person, the best, the most outstanding prophet ever to be for the Jewish people, that was able to communicate with the Almighty, as it were, face to face. So clear was his vision. And Moshe Rabbeinu, we find the expression, Moshe Rabbeinu, when he gives over the prophecy, he says, this is the matter. All the other prophets say, Koamash, like this. Like this means an approximation. The other prophets, they got communications from the Almighty, but it wasn't something that was totally clear. They had to figure it out. But Moshe Rabbeinu got it word for word. Moshe Rabbeinu passed away on this day many years ago at the age of 120, having led the Jewish people in the desert for some 40 years. And this was, of course, the mistake of none other than Haman Awasham, when he threw the last, and he determined that the time to kill the Jewish people was the month of Adar. Oh, was he ever happy? Because the month of Adar was the month of Moshe Rabbeinu's passing. But little did he realize that a tzaddik completes his years. Not only did Moshe Rabbeinu pass away on on this day, in the month of Adar, but he was also born on this day, in the month of Adar. So we'll remember Moshe Rabbeinu, and we know the Torah says that Moshe Rabbeinu said, what does the Almighty want from us? All he wants from us is, and there's a long Purim, and there's a long shopping list, and then you might ask, well, that's good for Moshe Rabbeinu. He's able to say, well, what does the Almighty want from us? All he wants is this, that, and the next thing, the next thing, and the next thing. Oh, these long shopping lists. But what about us? It says the Gemara, each and every, the Gemara doesn't say this, but the Sparrow right. Each and every person has the ability to encompass an element of Moshe Rabbeinu. We're all descendants of Moshe Rabbeinu, at least in a spiritual sense. So let's use this day to grow and to commit ourselves to growing in Ruchnius. I'd like to mention that today is also the Yartzeit of Chana Bas Nasa Nata and Yeta Bas Avram, the mother and the grandmother of Yonah Yaakov, one of the Yeshiva's fundraisers, and as well, only a few days have passed from the Yartzeit of Eviyo Ben Yehuda, who is the father of the benefactor of this special meal here today.